can communities do to implement better support programs?
So, what can communities do? Well, I think that, I think first of all, just being aware, number one, building an awareness and having an understanding of identity, and, that there are different ways of identifying. And, yeah, I think that yeah, just that awareness piece feels really sort of important, because I feel like, having been doing this work for so long, it shocks me that, still there, first of all, there is such a lack of support still, available across the country for LGBTQ2S youth, and also a lack of understanding with regards to the overrepresentation of queer and trans youth who are experiencing homelessness. So I think number one, there needs to be more, awareness, and I think that on the community level, that can actually happen quite well. And then I also, when I think about the community level, I sort of think about like the community-based work that I do. So a lot of my research is community-based research, working very closely with communities and with young people who are impacted most by these issues. And so I would say that obviously there are many different types of solutions to these issues, but having a more standardized like model of support, a standardized approach, I think that is actually very, very important, especially when we talk about this population of youth, because when we have a standardized model of care, we actually we can create more accepting and affirming environments. And then, young people can know what to expect when they're accessing services and different support programs. Because currently, there isn't really a standardized model of care. So, for example, if a young person accesses if they go to a program, they might have to fill out a form. And those forms at programs, they're not always the same. They ask different questions. So maybe one program might have, ask about pronouns and what name do you go by? But then another program might, look more towards your government-issued identification and not understand that doesn't always align with a person's identity. One program might have, gender diverse bathrooms, for example, but then another program might have, gender-specific bathrooms. And so these are the inconsistencies, and I think that really creates a lot of stress for many LGBTQ2S people, not just for youth, but for people of all ages. It's when you don't know what to expect when you access a service. There might be this one worker who you can talk to, who you feel very comfortable and safe with, but maybe that person only works once a week. So what do you do then when you come in the next day and you don't know how the next person's going to react or respond to your needs? So I think that communities can do a lot of work actually with regards to like the awareness raising, and then with regards to just creating just a more standardized sort of approach, I would say, to the delivery of a lot of these services that we have in place.